did videos about why fighters Kiai. Right, fight fans, it's Will Butler here, just talking about why MMA fighters, boxers, Thai fighters, now when they breathe out, when they make that sound, or when they go make more of that shouting sound, they call it a Kiai. We're going to talk about the benefits of it, but there is also a couple of negatives to doing it as well. First of all, let's talk about the benefits. It can help promote self-confidence almost, getting that aggression and shouting, but also can strike a little bit of fear into your opponent. If you're coming on really aggressive and you're making that noise and you're showing you're aggressive, sometimes that can put your opponent back, and it also looks good in your judge's eyes. I mean, you might be throwing them kicks and they might be blocking them, but if you're acting aggressive and you're really giving it some, it's always going to look good on the judges. Right, when you're doing that Kiai, that breathing out, that exertion, as you're forcing air out of your lungs, and as you're doing that, obviously you're going to be breathing back in, so it's going to help regulate your breathing, so you know you're not holding your breath. So that's one major good thing. The other good thing about using a Kiai, or that breathing out, is as you're throwing a punch, obviously everyone knows if you're throwing a punch or a kick, that's when you're most vulnerable to getting hit. So as you see, as I throw out a jab, I've got my chin blocked by this shoulder and by this right hand up, but all my stomach is open to a kick or a punch to the stomach. But if you're, as you're going, you're tensing up all your stomach muscles as you're breathing out. So when you're punching, if you're doing that, as someone hits you, you're not going to feel it as much because your stomach's already tensed and prepared for it. The two maybe slightly negative things to using the Kiai. Some people tend to almost shout before they've thrown a punch, and obviously that's giving away that you're throwing a punch to your opponent. So what you'll need to make sure you practice doing is you're exerting that energy. Just as you make contact, you want to be relaxed, make contact, exert out right at the end of your punch, not beforehand, literally right at the end of the punch. That's when you want to tense and exert out, so you don't give away that you're throwing the punch. The other negative point to it, when you're wearing the gum shield, as we all know, you want to bite down on your gum shield, because if you get hit in the jaw when you're biting down on the gum shield, you're less acceptable to getting knocked out. Now you can bite down and still make a noise, but as people get more and more tired, they start breathing out their mouth, and they open their mouth as they make that noise. And when you open your mouth, if you open your mouth now and do that, just tap the side of your jaw, you can hear a knocking sound in this ear, and that's the cause of the knockout. That's what shoots up and shakes your brain and causes you to get knocked out. That's why it's always good to bite down on your gum shield. So try and remember that as well. Bite down on your gum shield as you're kicking and punching, to really bite down and get that aggression out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, check the channel out. Also, I'm on Facebook and Twitter, so you can find a link to them in the description below. Also, I've got a Facebook group which you can join up to, and then that way you can have your own conversation and topics and talk about fighting. I'm more open for people to post what they want on there, as long as it's got something to do with fighting, martial arts or training. I'm happy for people to post what they want on there. Also, if you like this hoodie or these Venom shorts, you can find them in the description below as well. I'll put a link to Amazon for that. Also, let us know in the comment section below what you thought of this video. If you use a Kiai, or if you don't use a Kiai, if you use that breathing out, and if you haven't used it and you start, let me know how you get on with it. Thanks again, and I'll see you all soon.